AIRWAAV is a performance mouthpiece designed and scientifically proven to improve strength, endurance, and recovery. Today, I'm going to be walking you through our fitting process for our AIRWAAV Performance Mouthpiece, followed by our step-by-step guide to implementing AIRWAAV into your routine. There are two methods for fitting AIRWAAV, and we recommend the microwave method. But if you do not have a microwave, you can go ahead and use the boiling water method.
For the microwave method, you will need a microwave, microwavable plate, paper towels, a mirror, and a bowl of cold water.
Let's get started with the microwave method.
Step 1. Start by rolling up a small piece of a wet paper towel and place it between the channels of the mouthpiece to prevent the walls from folding in while heating. Step 2. Cover the plate with a wet paper towel and place the AIRWAAV in the middle of the plate with the side walls of the mouthpiece facing up. Next, cover the AIRWAAV by folding up the soaked paper towel. Step 3. Place the plate in the microwave and heat the mouthpiece for 60 seconds. Avoid overheating by staying close to the microwave and removing it immediately after the time is up. As soon as the heating time is complete, carefully take the plate out of the microwave and set it on a nearby counter. Make sure to use caution during this step. The paper towel and mouthpiece could be very hot. Step 4. Remove the paper towel covering the mouthpiece and the rolled up paper towel within the bite channels. Next, place the mouthpiece directly into the bowl of cold water for 3 seconds. Step 5. While looking into a mirror, carefully place the AIRWAAV on your bottom teeth and avoid the sidewalls from closing in by having your teeth placed in the center of the bite channels. The mouthpiece will be in the correct position once the front intake bar is sitting behind your front lower teeth. If the front intake bar is on top of your front lower teeth, move it back slightly. Once the mouthpiece is in the correct position, bite down to form the material around your teeth. Next, press your fingers into the sides of the mouthpiece to push the soft material around the grooves of your teeth. Keep the mouthpiece in your mouth for a minimum of 5 minutes. The longer you keep it in during this step, the better it will fit moving forward. Step 6. After at least 5 minutes of molding the AIRWAAV in your mouth, take the mouthpiece out and place it back in its protective case.
It is recommended to wait 24 hours after the fitting process before using your mouthpiece. AIRWAAV's fitting material will continue to shrink during that time to ensure a tighter fit. After 24 hours, your AIRWAAV Performance Mouthpiece will be ready to use. Later in this video, I will walk through our recommended implementation guide. But first, let's walk through our other fitting method.
If you choose to follow the boiling method, you will need a medium-sized pot, slotted spatula or spoon, a timer that counts seconds, a mirror, and a bowl of cold water. Step 1. First, fill up a medium-sized pot halfway with water. Place the pot on a stove and turn it on high to bring the water to a boil. Once the water is boiling, turn off the stove. Step 2. Using a slotted spoon or spatula, lower the mouthpiece into the boiling water and hold it there for 30 seconds. Keep the slotted spoon or spatula under the mouthpiece to hold it in place. Step 3. Once 30 seconds is up, take the mouthpiece out and place it directly in a bowl of cold water for 3 seconds.
Your AIRWAAV mouthpiece is now ready to mold.
Step 4. While looking into a mirror, carefully place the AIRWAAV on your bottom teeth and avoid the sidewalls from closing in by having your teeth placed in the center of the bite channels. The mouthpiece will be in the correct position once the front intake bar is sitting behind your front lower teeth. If the front intake bar is on top of your front lower teeth, move it back slightly. Once the mouthpiece is in the correct position, bite down to form the material around your teeth. Next, press your fingers into the sides of the mouthpiece to push the soft material around the grooves of your teeth. Keep the mouthpiece in your mouth for a minimum of 5 minutes. The longer you keep it in during this step, the better it will fit moving forward. Step 5. After at least 5 minutes of molding the AIRWAAV in your mouth, take the mouthpiece out and place it back in its protective case.
Now that your AIRWAAV is ready to go, I'm going to share some tips on how to get the most out of your mouthpiece. First, let's talk about how to properly use AIRWAAV.
When using AIRWAAV, place the mouthpiece on your lower teeth and bite down on the bite plate. Clenching on the bite plate will place the jaw in the optimal position and accelerate a neuromuscular response. Next, move your tongue down and forward, placing it under the front intake bar that sits on the inside of your lower teeth.
Placing your tongue in this position will cause a reflex in the pharynx region, helping open up your airway and improving your breathing. As you begin your journey with AIRWAAV, we have put together a 3-week guide to help integrate AIRWAAV into your routine. Now, let's break it down week by week. During the first week of using AIRWAAV, it's all about getting comfortable. Start slow. Use the AIRWAAV on leisurely activities. This could be going on a walk, some light stretching, maybe in your warm-up routine. This helps you get used to the product and ease any initial discomfort. Now let's turn it up a notch for week 2. Start incorporating AIRWAAV into more dynamic activities.
This could include weightlifting sessions, light jogging, or any exercise that gets your heart rate up a bit more.
The goal here is to gradually introduce AIRWAAV into various aspects of your training. And by week 3, you're ready to go all in. Your mouthpiece should feel like a natural part of your workouts, practices, and even game time for those in competitive sports.
Consistent use over the past 2 weeks should make AIRWAAV feel like a seamless addition to your peak performance moments.
Now, a quick heads up on what to expect initially when trying out AIRWAAV. Experiencing dry mouth or increased saliva is completely normal. This is just your body's reaction trying to get used to the mouthpiece. But give it a little time and these sensations will soon fade away. Soon enough, you'll be wondering how you ever trained or competed without AIRWAAV. Remember, patience is key. Trust the process and you'll be amazed at how much AIRWAAV can transform your performance. We're excited to be a part of your journey. For more information and if you have any questions, visit airwave.com.